PSG defeated Arsenal at the Parc des Princes 2-1 with an aggregate of 3-1 at the end of the day. Arsenal and Barcelona shot themselves in the leg in the first leg of this semi-final. In the first leg, Barcelona missed beating Inter Milan at their home. Arsenal missed beating PSG at the Emirates Stadium. And these were key moments of the game. This second leg was more or less like a consolidation for PSG and for Inter Milan. Last night, we saw it happen, PSG against Arsenal. The PSG team shows that they were ready for Arsenal. They studied Arsenal very well. Kvaratskhelia was a menace in the Arsenal defense on the night. And so many other players that performed outstandingly well. Arsenal played a good game, make no mistake. But then PSG has more than enough firepower to match this Arsenal team. Arsenal didn't have a striker, for example. PSG has everything going for them. Even Dembele did not start the match. So it tells you what PSG had in stock. And then the kind of manager that they have. Remember, Luis Enrique won this title in 2015 with Barcelona when he won the treble. And this season, PSG is the only team in Europe that is about to win another treble. It's only PSG. The last team was Barcelona, and Barcelona is no longer in the Champions League. Now, PSG is playing Champions League final against Inter Milan. And I see this PSG team winning, except for some miracle from Inter Milan, even though Inter Milan has the defense to match them. But then that is by the way. PSG was completely amazing. Completely amazing. I watched Julian Timber being removed in the game. Timber being removed in the game tells you that the game was too hot for him. And a host of other things that happened in the game. Look at Hakimi, for example. Hakimi has 21 goals and assists combined for a right back. 21 goals and assists combined for a right back. But then what got my attention in this game was the press conference of Mikel Arteta and Luis Enrique. Arteta was asked, or Arteta was saying in the press, he is saying that Arsenal, we are the best team, or Arsenal is the best team in the Champions League by far. Arsenal is the best team more than any other team. That even PSG players and PSG people, we are saying the same thing to him. That is wrong. Mikel Arteta is just looking for an avenue or an excuse to think or say that Arsenal performed well. But saying that Arsenal is the better team or the best team in the Champions League, but then you got knocked out. Even Barcelona that played well so far got knocked out. And a host of other teams. I think Barcelona scored the most goals in the Champions League or thereabout. They got knocked out. So how can you say you are the best team by far when you are out of the tournament? I don't understand Arteta, because it's almost like saying that as much as Arsenal fans are deluded, it seems like Arsenal coach is also deluded. And the delusion is running through the club. But I don't want to go into those details. But then you don't make such statements because that is not a fact. And that is not true. But maybe that is his own opinion from his own point of view, honestly. But then this guy was also asked, Luis Enrique was asked, Farmers League, why, destroying the whole 4 Premier League teams. Remember PSG, they were the one that knocked out Aston Villa in the competition. They knocked out Liverpool in the competition. They beat Manchester City in the group stage of the Champions League. And now they knocked out Arsenal in the competition. The whole 4 Premier League teams got knocked out in fact, they got beaten by PSG. And Luis Enrique is saying, Farmers League. Yes, that they are Farmers League and things like that. He was just being sarcastic in the press. So if you watch it, it's a funny press conference for Luis Enrique, seriously. And that got my attention. Imagine a Farmers League, a league that the Premier League will always call a Farmers League, beating Manchester City in the group stage of the Champions League, beating Liverpool, beating Aston Villa, and then beating Arsenal. Got knocked out 3 Premier League teams. So it tells you how Premier League is overrated and exaggerated, honestly. For a team in PSG to destroy the whole big teams, the whole top teams in the Premier League, tells you the way this Champions League season has been programmed. And this new format is doing signs and wonders. Amazing. Honestly, amazing. So, meet me at the comment section. Share your thoughts, share your perspective, share your opinion. Let's see what you think. Remember to follow Felix Football Exclusive. Thank you.